the things you cannot see. Faith, faith, faith is the substance of the life you wanna live. Faith, faith, faith is the substance of the hope you're longing for. Faith, faith, faith is the substance of the health you wanna have. Faith, faith, faith
We'll be looking at
is
the
the
concept
substance of the
called
pains
idiom,
you wanna
idiom in this
live.
class today. And I'll be sharing the screen with you right away to get straight to the business. So, idiom. We're talking about idioms. Yeah. So, have you heard about this term idiom before?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what does it mean? In just a simple way, your own way, what does it mean to you when you hear the term idiom or idioms?
It's like using words to say another word, like using words.
Okay,
Expression.
okay.
Express yourself.
Using words to, because you were saying something, you said to say another word. Yeah, that means using words to express not the direct meaning of the word you are seeing, but to express an hidden meaning. Okay, so idiom is a group of words established by usage as having a meaning, a meaning not deductible from those of the individual words contained in the particular sentence. So, it's a group of words established by usage, having meaning outside the meaning of the individual words. For example, if I say over the moon, I'm not actually referring to the moon that is in the sky. Or if I say once in a blue moon, I'm not talking about a blue moon. If I say to see the light, that doesn't mean the light in a room or the light in the sky, but it actually has a deeper meaning. And an idiom can also be defined as a phrase or expression. Let me pull this out now. So, an idiom can be defined as a phrase or expression that typically present a figurative, non-literal meaning attached to the phrase. But some phrases become figurative idioms while retaining the literal meaning of the phrase. So some of them can have the literal meaning, while some of them might have beyond the literal meaning. In most cases, it do have beyond the literal meaning. So it's categorized as formulaic language, that is, language that was formulated. An idiom's figurative meaning is different from the literal meaning. It's different from the literal meaning. Just excuse me for a few seconds. I think I'm hearing some noise around here. Let me try and look into that. But meanwhile, get your writing material and put down this, because the video of the class might not be available. So just write everything down right now in a few seconds. So we're going to continue now. Are you through with what is on the screen?
Yes, sir.
You've written everything? I said,
I've screenshotted it.
okay, you screenshotted. All right, no problem. So I'm going to give you the functions of hold on. So I'll be giving you the function of idiom. Like I said, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the function of idiom, is a type of figurative language that can be used to add dynamism, to make a character to change the state when you are writing. add dynamism and character to otherwise stale writing. You can also use idioms to express ideas in a simple way. To express ideas in a simple way. So I'm going to put that up for you right away. So idioms. Let's see. Can be used for some ways to characterize stale writing, to make it come to life. So uses or functions of idioms. Functions of idioms. So see. So idioms are a type of figurative language that can be used to add dynamism, character, to otherwise stay right. You can also use idioms to express complex ideas in a very simple way. Very simple. So when you are writing, you want to bring out the beauty of what you are writing to show that you have a mastery of the language. What you make use of is idiom. Make use of idiom. Then number two that you can, number two thing you can use idiom to achieve is to add humor to your writing. So when you are writing, for example, you have to write an essay or a story. So it can be used to add humor to your essay. So if I tag this as the first function here, then I'm going to have to label more of the function. Number two, idioms can be used to add humor to your writing. Idioms can be used to add humor to your writing, can be used to express complex ideas in a simple way. And apart from that, you can use idioms to keep your writer stimulated, them to keep following what you are writing. You want your writer to keep following what you are writing, to get along, with what you are expressing, the thoughts you are expressing or the story you are telling. You use idioms to get your writer stimulated. So take note of that as well. And the next thing is that if you have a point that you want to pass across, but you just don't want to go straight with the use of words that don't sound insulting or like you're passing across a sentence to an adult. So you can use idioms also to establish your point of view, that whether you're in support or not in support of what the person is putting forth to you. So in that regard, we say idioms can be used to establish point of view. And number 5, use of idiom. You can use it to evoke a specific region. To evoke a specific region in times that certain idioms are unique to different areas of the world. For instance, that dog won't hunt is a common idiom in the southern United States. That means that means something doesn't work or doesn't make sense. When you say that dog wouldn't hunt or that dog won't hunt, so it means that thing doesn't make sense or that thing is not going to work. On the other hand, if someone refers to a mess or a debacle as a dog's dinner, something that is dog's dinner, they are likely British. Then in fiction writing, strategic employment of specific idioms can often add regional flavor and authenticity to your characters, add authenticity to your characters. So we're going to look at some examples of idioms and their meaning, by the way. So examples of idioms and meaning. Okay, I'm going to clear the screen now. So examples of idioms. Examples of idioms. So going by the examples of idioms, here are some common idiom. You can say, you might have heard this before, that you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge a book by its cover. That simply means that there could be something surprising, something amazing to find inside that particular book. You can't judge a book by its cover means don't assume you know something based solely on the outward appearance or based on what you have heard. So simply means you can't judge based on what people have told you. So first example we're going to look at here is that the idiom is you can't judge a book by its cover. I mean, don't assume that you know everything about something based on what you've been told or based on the information at your disposal. You still have to investigate deeply. You might be surprised to find some hidden facts. Here is another idiom. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. Yeah, I mean, good things come as a result of bad things. Good things come as a result of bad things. Things that are unpleasant to you at times are going to bring good things. So that is the meaning of that. So every cloud has a silver lining. So the meaning is that the good things come as a result of bad things. And we're going to move to the next one, number 3. 3 example, once in a blue moon. Yeah, have you had once in a blue moon before?
Yes, sir.
So, have you had it before? Once in a blue moon?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you think it means?
Once in a while.
Once in a while, something that really occurs. That really occurs. So once in a blue moon. So here we're not talking about moon. Talking about something that is really very rare, very rarely for it to, And the next one, back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board simply means going back to the basics. Going back to the basics, back to the drawing board. Simply means going back to the basics. So I'm going to bring that up for you now. Back to the drawing board. Going back to the basics of starting something from the beginning. Starting something from the beginning. So trying to be drawing, but bring that up here. Okay, now it's coming. Okay, so that's number 4 there. 4, back to the drawing board. So we're going to get back to the drawing board. We're going to start from the process from the beginning. Start the process from the beginning. Then number 5 idiom that we're going to look at we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. We'll cross the bridge when we come to it. That simply means we'll worry about the problem when it arises. Means that problem is nothing to make us worry at that now. That problem is not, but as at hand, we don't have to worry about it. So when it arises, we're going to, So that's when so we'll cross that bridge, come to it. So that means we worry about that problem when it arises. So that means it's nothing to, or panic about Saturday. So here are some. Here's another one. A penny saved is a penny earned. It's just as useful to save money as it is to make money. That's meaning a penny saved is a penny earned. What it's trying to tell you is that it's just as useful to save money as it is to earn money. So a penny saved is a penny earned. It's just as useful to save money as it is to earn money. So that's the meaning of that thing. And I think we have a few more here. First, this next one is don't count your chickens before they hatch. That means don't rely on something good happening until it has already happened. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. So that's number 7 there. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Simply means don't rely on something good happening until it has finally happened. And number 8, which is the last one we're going to look at here, and we'll call it headache. So a bird in hand, is worth thousands in the bush. So let me see. So a bird in hand, some people say a bird in hand is worth thousands in the bush, but here we say a bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush. Meaning it's better to have something that's small but certain than possibility of something greater that may never materialize. It's better to have something that is small but is certain than the possibility of something greater but may never materialize. So, okay, let me clear the screen now. I'm going to be giving you some of the idioms, and I will ask you what you think the meaning is. Do you understand everything that has been explained?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that means I can clear the screen. So now, what's an idiom?
An idiom is an expression. An idiom is an expression.
Okay, you can, maybe in your own way, you can say it's an expression that presents facts or that presents thoughts and thoughts in a way that is different from the literal meaning of words that are used. So, but you can always go back to the notes and get over it. So, what are the functions of idioms? Yes, what are the functions? What do we use idioms to? I'm hearing noise from the ground here. So we use idiom to express complex ideas in a simple way. Something that is very complex, we're just going to bring it out in a simple way. That, for example, if you want to say somebody died, you don't want them to decide, you say he kicked the bucket. But before you know it, they've already had it, but they're going to think about it afterwards. So the shock is not going to be as sudden as if you just say he died. Then to add humor to your writing and to keep your reader stimulated, to establish a point of view, to evoke a specific region, to try to say, okay, there are some idioms that are common to specific region. Okay, So that is where we're going to be ending the class for today. By the grace of God, on Monday, I'm going to let you know when the class is full because we are going to be resuming school fully here on Monday. So I'm going to let you know. It's going to definitely hold as much as you are available. So goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
All right.
Charlie wanna rest, person wanna sleep, and let you wanna dance. In fact, as a man, faith is the substance of the things you cannot see. Faith is the substance of the life you wanna live. Faith is the substance of the hope you're looking for. Faith is the substance of the help you want it out. So faith is the substance of the best you wanna need. Faith is the substance of the gains you wanna make. Faith is the substance of the faith you wanna have. Faith is the substance of the whole